Hello, hello. Welcome to another Floridaman draft, now complete with lovely island backdrop. We're going to be doing a traditional War of the Spark uh best of 3 draft here. Use up some gems, try to win some back. Let's rock and roll. Ooh, okay. So this is an interesting pack because Talsamir is a really solid card. You get basically 6/6 spread across 2 bodies, you gain 3 life, and you get to fight one of the 3/3s with something else. If you have Arlen, it's that much better. It's pretty sick. There's a lot of good blue cards here. In Eternal Skylord, Tamiyo's Epiphany, Narset. There's also some decent black and red, but I think we're just gonna pick up Talsamir. I don't like green white at all, to be honest, but this is very splashable if you are base green. That's kind of the plan here. I think we're just gonna pick up a Spark Harvest here. The solid black card. There's a lot of good blue in this pack too, but nothing really goes with Talsamir, so let's go Spark Harvest. Here we're a little all over the place. Third Tamiyo's Epiphany in 3 packs. Jaya's Greeting is really good. Herald of the Dread Horde, Crawlstinger's fine. I think we just pick up this Mana Geode and stay a little open. Try not to commit too much. And along those terms, I think we pick up this New Horizons. Pollen Bright Druid is really good, but we get our fixing early, and then we can just kind of go crazy later on. We can pick up a second Spark Harvest, and it's looking like we're green-black base. I don't think we need 2 New Horizons. I think I'm going to pick up the first Spark Reaper instead. Here, this is best of 3, so I'm going to pick up a Forced Landing for the sideboard, but it looks like our colors might be getting cut a bit, which is unfortunate. So with that said, I think it's nice, maybe we, maybe we pick up a Raging Crunch, just in case we have to pivot out of these colors. I do like Tidebearer Giant here. We have Ramp, it's in our colors. We don't need another Forced Landing, so I'm just going to pick up this. Not playing any of that. Crawlstinger's fine, not the best. Dusk Mantle is a 2-drop, which is decent in this set. Oh, New Horizons came back. That's nice. Okay, here I definitely like Davriel. This thing can go off if you have a nice early board presence and drop this on turn 3. It's basically a built-in 3-for-1. Once it's down to 1, we could sack it to Spark Harvest if we're not getting the static ability value out of it. And yeah, so I think that's the pick. Urgent Crisis is good. I think. Okay, so Merfolk Skydiver is a really strong card, and we could splash it, but we're already trying to splash white, and the Wanderer is actually pretty sweet, and we already have 3 wife sources, so let's go with the Wanderer. Here, I think we gotta pick up Vraska. It's in our base colors, it's gonna be easy to cast. It can defend our other planeswalkers pretty well. It gives us some things to sack to Spark Harvest. Yeah, it seems though we have the Wanderer and Vraska already. It might be good to pick up Aid the Fallen. I like it better than Thundering Ceratok. Vraska's finisher is a possibility, but like most drafts in War of the Spark, I find the 3-drop slot gets filled up super fast. So let's just do this Aid the Fallen, get some card advantage going on. We could have picked up a second Aid to Fallen, but not the biggest of deals. We could splash for Doin, but I don't think it's what this deck is trying to do. Let's just pick up a Vampire Opportunist over a Lazotep Behemoth. Here I do like Toll the Invasion. The first one's always very good. We'll always play it. I think considering we have 2 New Horizons, I'm okay playing a second Tidebearer Giant over Thundering Ceratok. Being one more mana isn't that big of a deal, and it gets to buy a card back, which is nice, and hopefully the 1 damage to ourselves isn't going to end up being a thing. We've got a lot of Planeswalkers going around, some counter stuff happening, so I like the first Courage and Crisis over the 3rd New Horizon. I don't think we need a second one, but I'll pick it up for the sideboard. Yeah, I'll pick up an extra 2-drop that I'm hoping not to play, but it's good. I'll run 2 Toll the Invasions. Okay, here I'll pick up the first Lazotep Behemoth, and hopefully we don't play it. Now, what do we do? Omnixilis is a solid Planeswalker, you can remove something out of your way if you've kind of been on the beatdown plan. You can help finish them off too. Nihab, we could splash with the double New Horizons, but it might be a bit greedy. We also have Conch Wrangler, which doesn't benefit by too much in our deck in terms of getting counters on it, only the 2 Tide Bearers. I think I'm going to pick up the Obnixilis here.
I may look like a demon, but I have the heart of a warlord.
Oh, okay, so Vraska is really good, and we already have one though, and I think we need some 2 drops, and Pollen Bright Druid is going to be really strong in our deck. Proliferate onto these Planeswalkers, etc. Samut is good if you have creatures to support it. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're not super creature heavy, so I think we're just going to pick up the Crunch and pass. It's another Terzable 2-drop. You want to get on the board early here. Okay, so I don't think we could give up Moru in this deck. We have 2 New Horizons and a Courage in Crisis, plus a Pollen Bright Druid. So we have ways of putting counters on this thing and making it beastly. Here, I think we just pick up another Conch Wrangler and maybe get rid of the Duskmantle Operative. The other cards are good in that pack. I do like Band Together. We don't have a ton of removal, so that's nice. And now we have Arlen, which is going to be sick with Talsamir if we can get them both going. We'll take a Return to Nature for a sideboard card. Here, I think I'm okay running 1 Giant Growth over the 3rd Conch Wrangler. We still don't have a ton of 4 drops coming in, and we might even cut one of these Tide Bearers. So let's just pick up a Giant Growth. Another Silver Wing if we need flyers. I don't think we're going to ever need 3 New Horizons. This is a pretty sick deck. Crocodile may make it, actually. I think I'm okay cutting a Tide Bearer for a Crocodile. And then we have to get rid of probably one of these Toll Invasions. Probably lose the Duskmantle Operative. It still gives us 4 2-drops. Isn't terrible in this format. 2 New Horizons might be... I mean, we have a lot of good stuff to ramp into. I don't think we're going to be hurting for mana. Maybe we lose the... No, I like the flyer. Our 3-drop slot's fat. Let's lose the New Horizons, I think. We have the Mana Geode. We can lose probably 2 forests. Run 8 each of these. And then we have 1, 2, 3 white sources for 2 cards. It's not terrible. I've seen better, but it's okay. We can make it work. They're both kind of later game cards anyway. They're not going to have a ton of 4-drops on too early unless they're playing like Crunching or Raging Crunches. And this is good to come down whenever, but especially really good if Arlen's out or vice versa. So now we gotta cut a couple cards. I think we lose the Crawl Stinger actually. What's our creature count here? Yeah, we gotta lose a non-creature card. Maybe Giant Growth, since we don't have a ton of creatures, it's not gonna be that great. I mean, Vraska makes creatures, Arlen makes creatures. So those are both can be considered creature cards. Total Invasion gives us a creature, so we're not too low on creatures. And with 3 Planeswalkers, I think I'm okay running Aid the Fallen, especially since we have great thing to get back like Talsamir. Oh, and we have 4 Planeswalkers. So this is looking pretty good. I'm okay with this. Let's run it out, see how it goes. Oh, I didn't see the chat. 2-2, nice. I didn't see that, Joey. Still playing? You gonna keep it going? All right, Campo. Gonna be done for an easy competition early. I was not sure if it's true or not. Yeah, just say it. It's true. This is 2-3 into a 4-drop, which is nice. We have both of our main lands. Campo mulliganed. Ooh, multi 5. That's not good. I feel bad for them. At least there's Scry to the top. Maybe we can have a reasonable game here. Wanderer's dead in our hand currently, but that's not too big of a deal. Okay, Give Globe digs them a little more, fixes their land. But if they don't get something on the board relatively soon, they're going to be in trouble. Let's see. It looks like they might have removal. Bounce? Callous Dismissal? I don't know what it would be. Another Guild Globe. Okay, so they might be falling behind here. Because we can get our Silver Wing down, and then we can Odd Nixilis them. They start playing out blockers. They are going to have Ashiok, which is a decent blocker for Spark Reaper. They might be stuck on land at this point. Yeah, okay, so I think we just attack here. And here I think we just play our Vampire Opportunist. If they want to counter this, that's much less frustrating than them countering Odd Nixilis. And it gives us more pressure on board. That's fine. Okay, so I'm assuming that's a land that they're going to play out right now. And I'm assuming they have a 4-drop. I'd rather than play a creature than have removal or something, but they don't really have removal in these colors. They can have bounce, but that's about it. Okay. I don't think I want to play Omnixilis into open mana. I think I'm just going to pass. They might play Ashiok thinking that they have a nice... What could they have here? Ooh, well, I get to sack itself, which is nice. So, okay, Arlen is pretty fantastic. Now hopefully they just tap out. Nice. Okay, so now we Arlen. We can protect Arlen. If they find removal for Saheeli, they get to get a ping in, but we still get to make another 3/3. So this is looking pretty good. They're doing okay considering they mulled to 5. They're on the draw though, so it's not too bad as mulling to 6. Well, that seems kind of silly. That's really weird that they would do that. Yeah, that's a mistake. Okay, can we win now? We could Omnixilis. Make them basically take 3 now. Let's be a little patient. We can do this. Let's kill this. And get in for... Yeah, okay. They've seen enough. Okay, so they have, we saw a flyer, we saw Death Sprout. We're a little weak against flyers, but we have, I think, decent enough removal. If it grows, we have the Wanderer to deal with it as well. Maybe a Forced Landing would be okay. They had the 3/5 ground creature that can get in, so that's kind of good against a lot of our creatures. But so we just have to remember to save our removal for this. We're on the draw now, so maybe we lose one of these Contra Anglers. It didn't look like the fastest deck. Maybe we put in one of these Forced Landings to deal with a flyer we might not be able to deal with. Or we can just put in a second Toll of the Invasion. I think I like that better. Alright. I'm assuming they're going to be on the play. Maybe that's an assumption I shouldn't be making. Maybe they're thinking about this very, very intently. Okay, so we need to find black. This is kind of a crappy hand. It's strong. We have our splash colors, but basically, if we find anything that isn't a 2-drop or isn't a swamp, it's gonna be a bad hand. This looks much better. We want to find another land here. If we can Davriel and then Toll the Invasion, that'd be real nice. We might have to Toll the Invasion first, actually. We'll see though. We need to find land first. Sweet. Hopefully they don't play anything here, because then we can Davriel and then protect it with Toll the Invasion. We did see a counter, so I'm just gonna do this first. Yeah, so this counters something. Kasmina is the strongest card for sure. Crush Descent they can leave up. Okay, this is somewhat of a tricky hand to play around. It's 2 counters though, so if we have the board presence, they can't do much. Let's just get Kasmina out of there. It's too good. So they might tap out to play Spellgorger Weird here. And then we'll be able to get Davriel out. Yeah, if they don't, then we can basically... We can bait out there. No escape here, which is totally fine. He gets exiled, so we can't buy it back with Aid the Fallen. So I definitely don't want to run one of our better cards into it. Okay, that's good. So they either have to leave up Crush Descent or play something out, and then maybe we can Davriel to pressure them. Let's see what they do. Okay, so that's a little unfortunate since it can just punch through to Davriel. But it's going to use up their turn, and we're still going to snipe, I think, a real card here. I think it's worthwhile to Davriel here. We can always buy it back later.
Evil, a mind is a terrific thing to waste.
I'm not going to attack because it kind of makes them pay this if they definitely want to kill Davriel. Ashok Skulker's kind of annoying for us.
Okay, I'm done.
That's nice. Gives us our splash color here. That's good. We might have to kill their Skulker. We'll attack and pass. Hopefully they play something that we can toss a mirror, but that doesn't work with Spellkeeper Weird. Oh no. Well, the good thing is, if they get Talsimir, we can buy it back with Davriel. If they get Arlen, we still have our Talsimir, which is can double block this thing and maybe eat something. If I was them, I think I would get Arlen out of the way. Aid the Fallen is another possibility, though. They don't know we have Omnixilis coming up here. So I think I want to drop that and remove something once we have a larger board presence, because then we can, yeah, that makes sense. We get to eat. We get to eat the 1/1, which is nice. Maybe we should attack with this first, but I don't think they would have fallen for that. They could get back another Toll of the Invasion and get our Omnixilis here this turn, which is actually pretty good. Okay. They might use this to defend now. I think we Omnixilis, kill the Ashiok Skulker, get in with our 2/3/3s. They could double block one, but then they can't sack this, and we get to kill their Thunder Drake if they wanted to actually die. And we could Aid the Fallen it, of course, or yeah, that's what we do. It gives them some cards here, but I think it's just pausing for the Spellkeeper Weird ability. I get to draw a couple cards, but I think I'm feeling okay about this. Onyxilus might die next turn,
Try not to think
but now they take some damage here. Only 3 though. You could just block one of these. No point to aid the falling yet, though. Honestly, if we drop Arlen, it just becomes things that can fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm gonna hold off one more turn though. They can buy this back. They can buy back Aid the Fallen and get or buy back Toll the Invasion. And snatch up our Aid the Fallen. It doesn't look like they can do it this turn if they're tapping out for something else in their hand. Let's see. What are they doing? This is a close one. I wouldn't give the advantage to either of us at this moment. Well, it's actually not too bad. Now we can buy back 2 good things. And Tulsimir and Arlen. And we could Tulsimir next turn and kill Thunderdrake if they don't have a second spell to cast this turn, which is nice. I think if they had one to cast this turn, they would do a pre-combat because this would get a counter. Yeah, so we can definitely do this. Tulsimir and Arlen are pretty busted. Now they might have to Toll the Invasion and get our Arlen out of here, because if we could drop Arlen, it's gonna be a real problem for them. Well, now that's interesting. I'm not going to play into a counter because they could basically attack this, pick up a counter. So I'm going to... I think I'm just going to swing with both of these. They're going to block one. And then I'm going to play Ward Scale. And they can still counter this if they want. But then Arlen might be free to drop next turn. Yeah, so now they gotta do something. With Spark Harvest in hand and a 5/3 Hexproof and Arlen, I'm feeling pretty good. It's weird that they don't want to kill Tulsimir. I understand they don't want to... I guess they could buy it back and then kill it again, but then we're left with this 5/3. I'm feeling pretty good about this. And we get to drop Arlen if they sack this and kill this. I guess they could get back this finale of... Oh, interesting. I don't really agree with that. It stops our Arlen, but now we get to just Spark Harvest this thing. Get him for 8. Yeah, I think maybe Hexproof is coming through strong in this one, or else they could have got us both with that legendary sorcery thing. Nice. Okay. That match went pretty smooth. Game 1 mult to 5, obviously, so doesn't feel as good as earning it, but I'll take it. We mult to 6 in game 2, I think. Did we? I think we did. Dakota, like we'll probably be on the draw here. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I mean, we gotta find some action between 2 and 6. That counts. Ground Triangular, Can maybe pressure some planeswalkers they would have otherwise. Lazotep Reaver is kind of nasty against Crown Strangler. Makes it obsolete rather fast, but let's see. Total Invasion here would be kind of bad. We'll take 2. We're gonna have a blocker in a couple turns for these things. Weird they didn't do that pre-combat. Okay, that's nice. We can always leave that up and maybe snipe their zombie army if they try to. Yeah, I think now we so now this is basically drawing them a card, which is fine. Kind of wasting their turn. I think that was a good turn for us. Looks like they might be stuck on land, which is also nice. Okay, well they're gonna find their land. Well, let's see what they have for the 4-drop. Get Spark Harvest without sacking next turn, which might be nice, and then we can 1 land away from Arlen. Oh, well, there goes Arlen, I think. Maybe Spark Harvest. Aid the Fallen can get back Arlen, can't get back Spark Harvest. There we go. Makes sense. What could they have here? Okay. What? Why are they attacking? We're a little bit ahead on the race, so we'll tap them for 2. Okay, so that kind of messes up our ground game a little bit, but we can always double block with.
Witness the wrath. Please protect my pack.
Yeah, I'm okay if they want to throw away a couple things. Actually, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna put the pressure on. We have Aid the Fallen to get back Arlen. If they want to attack with all 3, I will double block the Charity Extractor. Let's see, they're gonna Spark Harvest it. Looks like that's what they're doing.
Back to the woods.
That's okay. I don't have a creature in the graveyard, so if they attack with this thing, I will double block and then they'll probably kill the Crown Strangler. That's fine. If we attack with all 3, what happens? They probably eat this, and then we can Aid the Fallen and double drop Crown Strangler. Is that good? They want double. They have to. I guess we just do that. It might be worth Aid the Fallen our Arlen to get some 3/3s going. I'll play this just in case we find one of our. This Silverwing is causing them problems, so they might have to kill it. In which case we can get punished. Well, I guess if we brought back Arlen, they would have sniped that anyway. So now we're just drawing lands, which is no good. I'm gonna hold that just so they might waste another toll of the invasion. Okay, well they know what we're drawing, but I don't know what we're drawing. We'll play that out. Okay, now they got the advantage with Spark Reaper. I hate blue-black control decks. They're so annoying to play against. Oh, we can't cast that. And it doesn't have any good targets anyway, which reminds me we should probably take that out. Their zombie armies might get pretty big at some point, but... Okay, so what do we want to draw here? Tidebearer. Nebraska wouldn't be terrible. That's going to be bad, because they get to buy back the Lazotep, and this is a 4/3, and we can't block that now. So if we find a island, or a plane, or a white source, we now have a target, which is nice. Why wouldn't they play their Lazotep? They might have Lazotep plating here, protecting their creatures from removal spells. That's my guess. So we have to be careful about them having Lazotep plating. We can't block that right now. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for us. We'll play Mowu. See what happens. It might get countered. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this. So they got 1/5 to block up the ground. They got a couple of flyers. They don't have a lot of 4-power things. They definitely have Lazotep plating. They just really don't want to tap out. Yeah, so I think we're just dead. I don't think I want to show Nebraska. It's not really changing anything. Okay. So total invasion is gonna get us here. They have a couple of flyers, so I think putting in a forced landing, removing Crunch Wrangler looked real bad. Anything underground looked pretty bad. I think we're gonna try to outvalue them here. On the play, total invasion gets better. Wanderer looked pretty bad. Let's do that. We're gonna invade their tolls. Dakota. This is not good. This is much better, but not amazing. We will keep that. Gives us a nice turn 4 play if we find a land. Don't want to see Lazotep Reaver here, but it looks like they had a couple blue. Okay, that's not terrible. We can deal with that, but it does make our Nebraska much worse. 2 Spark Harvest, their own Total Evasion, and Davriel. Well, this is a hand. Davriel is gonna get more cards than Total the Invasion, so I think we have to take that. Spark Harvest is whatever. It's a good hand though they have. I don't know how we beat this. They told they're gonna grab our Vraska for sure. Then Band Together's dead in hand. Omnixilus isn't doing much at all. But if they Davriel, maybe Davriel isn't as bad. No, it's bad. I guess we could have maybe got told the evasion. I think we're just gonna have to Omnixilus our own dude and draw some cards while we're not under immense pressure.
The history of this world, one can learn much from them.
Okay. Well, we could Spark Reaper and then sack it if they try to kill it with Spark Harvest, so that's something. Or we could just sack Omnixilus. Oh, I'm surprised they used it on that. That's impatience, I think. I don't think that's the right move at all. Alright, so we Spark Reaper here. We try to draw out a Spark Harvest. We could sack itself. And then they don't have a ton of pressure on board. We can come back from this. It's not terrible yet. They know about our Band Together. We might just band together this guy theater. They do not know about our Courage and Crisis. Okay, so now we can Mowu. Purge and Crisis and band together. That seems like a waste. If we play the Mowu, they're gonna definitely Spark Harvest it, but we need to kill this for sure. And Mowu isn't that good if we we will not attack here. Okay, so they got one card left. I'm assuming they're gonna just Spark Harvest to get this pump. Oh, that's not good. That can buy back creatures. Luckily they don't have creatures to buy back, but they can gain some life here. That's fine.
The weak feed the strong.
They should have, yeah. Let's see what they do here. Okay, so we could take it, and then they might not Spark Harvest this thing. Nah, I guess they don't know it's... And if they Spark Harvest, they're going to have to sack this, and then we can Courage and Crisis this down to 2, and they can't get back this. Or they might just pass. I hope they just pass here. Then we can punish them real bad. Oh, they're going to sack their Sky Theater? That's a solid play, because then we can't do damage to this. Ward Scale Crocodile is nice. So let's attack this, though. It's really not that great. And we can get a 7/5 Ward Scale here. They can bring back their Rescuer Sphinx and bounce this if they want. Then replay it. Get back their Strix, I guess. Pretty nice combo. But they might not rebuy their Strix. So they get to gain one more life here. Drawing removal would be pretty fantastic for us. Or toss them here. Okay. Curious why they didn't play this. I guess so they could buy this again. But that's really not that impressive here. Okay, so if they drop this, they can buy back their Strix and then have double blockers for this, but then they lose their board. They're attacking. Interesting. Okay, so we might have to attack some things to Spark Reaper. Curious why they did that. I'm curious why they did that.
You should fear those born of darkness.
Okay, so I'm thinking we're okay. Ooh, Tossamir is so good here. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to send these two towards... So we... Actually, here, we'll just... I mean, if they have a counter, they have a counter. What's in your hand? Lazotep plating? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but we... Okay, so they can kill us next turn, they find. Now we have to attack all three here, I think. We have to make sure this thing dies, because they can do 1 damage to us, and then we have blockers on the ground. They're just going to let it die, or they're going to trade for the Chrono Triangler, which is fine. Now we take 5 in the air next turn. But if they tap out, they... Oh, come on. What draw? What kind of draws are these? I mean, we couldn't really play around that. They would have got our Tulsamir with their Lazotep plating anyway. Okay, Trixie Bovisis. Okay, this is fine. We're gonna play out Vampire Opportunist, and if we draw some lands, we might hold the Palm Bright Druid to make Mobu a 5/5, but we'll see. Yeah, let's play this out first. You can always buy it back with Aid the Fallen here. Might be able to put pressure on. We'll see. Yeah, I think we just put a counter to this and start swinging away. Because we don't have a guaranteed play next turn. Even if we play Mowu, then we get to play that, and then we have to wait one more turn to Paul and Bright. If they try to spend removal on Vampire Opportunist, we can at least buy it back next turn. They have all the colors they could need, so it's just a matter of what they have to play here. They play like a Raging Crunch. It'd be great if we draw planes. Any land draw is what we're looking for here. And that's kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. That's more annoying. Still not the end of the world. Okay. Definitely not scary at the moment. I mean, they can attack with their two things if they want. Here, I think we play the Silver Wing over the Mowu. Okay, so that's not good for us, but we got a lot of things I could deal with that. And maybe they'll pump it. We can gamble with the Wanderer if we ever find a Plains. Or a White Source, I should say. Oh, my whole background is gone. Ah! I don't like our position here. I wonder what they're splashing for in addition. I wonder what their base colors are. They just... Oh my god. That card is so stupid. Well, they did just throw away a 1/2, which is nice. Let's see here. I guess we play out Mowu and try to race them here. I mean, if they play the Sunblade Angel this turn, it's gonna be hard to race. Because they're gonna have life gain, they're gonna have a 4/4, 3/6 double strike. And we lose. Because there's no coming back from this. I mean, even if we kill it, after this turn, they're going to have the superior board, and we have to draw a specific thing to draw it. Well, that's unfortunate. No point in double blocking. Yeah, let's just be done with this. Okay, so they have Oketra. That's what they are splashing for, it would appear. So Total the Invasion gets much better because that's one of our ways to snipe it. Yeah, that's about it. I guess we try to kill him fast too, so maybe we lower our curve a little bit. Wanderer didn't look particularly great, so let's do that. Alright, well, this might be a short one. Bye-bye, gems. Okay, well, we get to Toll. Maybe snipe a Oketra. They didn't have any recurring colors, right? I don't think so. Green? Can green buy back things in this set? I'm not sure. almost worth mulliganing to find Oketra. That's how good it is. There we go, Toll into New Horizons. It's maybe Obnixilis, and depending on how much pressure we can put on, or if we need to find cards, we'll decide what to do with Obnixilis. Ooh, 2 Toll the Invasions. I like that. Okay, Pegasus, they can't play. They can play Rebel Riders, but that's just a 1/1. Boltbend, we could play around easily. Gilglobe fixes them for... Maybe we get rid of this Trusted Pegasus, I think. They can't play it next turn, but it's going to threaten our Obnixilis pretty badly. I'm hoping they just Gilglobe here. Then we can toll out the Rebel Belt Riders. That's fine. They can attack as 2 damage. No big deal. Okay. So if we knew Horizons, we can't toll. We can get in for 2 though. I'm going to hold off 1 turn on tolling, I think. Actually, no. Well, either way, we're giving up a 2/2. Because if we toll, this thing becomes 2/2, and then if we want to sack it to draw some cards. Yeah. Let's just do this. Thing doesn't really block that well. Can both be 2/2s next turn if they just drop their Gilglobe. We're taking 4, but that's okay. Now we have more cards to maybe snipe out of their hands with Toll of the Invasion, so that makes me feel nice. And this becomes a 3/3, so we won't attack with it. It can actually now block. If they have removal for this, it's not the end of the world. Unsure why they would use it, though. Maybe they just want to scry more. Get a stronger attack in. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is definitely staying at 3/3. And we're going to snipe 1 card from them. Let's see what they have first. Then we may Courage and Crisis. Bolt Ban. Change the target of spell or ability of a single target. Gideon's Triumph is actually more scary to me. And then now, we can stop all. Oh, we can stop all attacks currently. I don't think I want Courage and Crisis just yet. Yeah, okay. Gideon's Triumph would have been much scarier. Here, I think we just eat the 2/2. Because then this thing only attacks for 1 next turn. They're getting aggressive. Ooh, that's real nice. Change the target. Okay, so they can change their Courage and Crisis, so I'm just gonna play patiently here. Problem with playing patiently is if they find Oketra, then we do not get paid off for being patient. They can't cast it currently. And we have Omnixilis to maybe slow it down. But at some point, we probably start attacking with this. Get in. If they have removal here, they could cast it and then send both towards Vraska and bring it down to 1, but then we get to eat their Burning Prophet, so it's not the end of the world. And then they probably won't have... Okay. So this gets to just hit Vraska directly. But they don't have attacks here. And now they can't Bolt Bend. Maybe we get down our Courage and Crisis. It would have to be hyper aggro if they sent with both. And sending with 1 just makes no sense. Okay, so I think now we attack with the assassin. Yeah, let's attack with the assassin here. Gonna be 1 damage. But the reason why we're doing this is let's gonna play this, and then we're gonna get 2 cards out of it, which I think is gonna be better. And here we can play this and then proliferate. Okay, so this is looking decent. Whoa, I need to stop. Okay, Samet is a little bit of a problem, but not the worst thing. We could trade and then they should have tapped better because they could have left up their bolt bend just in case, but I guess we don't have. We could have giant growth, so they could redirect it. So it might be worth it to give up our Obnixilis. Well, that's silly. If they did this Burning Prophet and attack with both, this would be a 4-5, this would be a 4-4, and then we would definitely have to trade, but now they can't really attack. Yeah, that was a major misplay, I think. Okay, so what? We get to chump block that, or I mean just oh. Because it's already a 2. I see. Now we do this. They can't bolt bend, so now I think we just actually Obnixilis this, kill their Samut, and get a flyer in there. They take 2.
Try not to think too hard.
I think we played this. Okay, it's just a mountain. That's good. I think we attack. Oh, we should Incursion Crisis. Actually, it doesn't matter. Still gonna die. I think I'm gonna do this because it becomes a better blocker. We get to proliferate all of our things. We have 1 more removal in them. So even if they find an island or a plains and Oketra. Now we got some good attackers. Yeah, I think we just get in there. We can't use this because they have bolt bend up. But they're in trouble now.
I am your inner demon.
Even if they drop Oketra here, that's fine. So we're gonna kill this now because it's prior to attack, so they can't get the 3. The +3/+0 when they go to attack here. And now they should be dead by many routes. Alright. That was a good one. So avoiding Oketra is key. Okay, so now we're gonna have to try to compete with some bigger things here. So let's remove the Crunch Wrangler. Let's get our Forced Landing for that 3/3 flyer. It's only 1 though. It's only 1 flyer. Yeah, maybe we don't do that. What kind of removal we have for it though? We don't have much is the problem. Yeah, I think we need to put it in. We're pretty weak to it. And then here, I think we also just get a second Tidebearer Giant. It can block the 4/4s Oketra makes. And maybe we just lose. I don't want to lose another 2-drop, but maybe we do. Maybe we lose a 3-drop. I definitely want both Total and the Evasions. Maybe we don't need this Incursion Crisis, but it seemed pretty good. Made the Fallen seems like it could really do some work for us. Maybe we lose this Forced Landing, actually. Let's do that. We ain't scared of one. One flyer. Okay, definitely keep this. We got Total Evasion to Spark Reaper, which is nice. And we got all 3 colors. We'll get to toll their Kotra out of their hand if they are starting with it. I kind of hope they are. Okay, so that's a beater here. It could be a problem. Add together is going to be nice. I think we're going to have to take a... We get Spark Reaper to have a blocker for this. We might pump this here. Because we can still get Total Evasion off before... Yeah, I think we Spark Reaper and then Total Evasion. Because we can still get Total Evasion off before... they can play Oketra. And this gives us a blocker if they don't have a way to pump either of these. If they have like a Bloom Hulk, this could be bad. But we have a really strong late game going on. Ugh. Okay, so we might trade here. Assuming they're gonna pump their Crunch Wrangler. Oh. Okay. Why are they doing this? Okay, not sure what that was about. That was kind of weird. Okay, we can get that out of there. So now they just have Lance in hand. I think it's worth attacking here.
Is that all?
Don't draw Oketra. That's all I ask. I might as well do this just for the scry, because if not, this is going to be in trouble next turn anyway. I should play the Geode, because if we want to sack this to itself for some reason, or sack something,
I have witnessed enough destruction already.
throwing land to the ground. The only thing I'm really scared about here is Oketra. But we have enough ways to keep it off the board now, I think. They try to put some big enchantment on this, we can kill it. I think we're gonna Arlen first. Oh yeah, this is not good for them. Okay, this is looking pretty good for us. And here I think we just Arlen. Start getting in. We have 8 the Fallen to get back Arlen. After we spend it, we have another big creature in Tide Bearer. Okay, so that is a concern here. We can't attack through it. So let's see what we draw. So Arlen's gonna die and they're gonna gain some life. But we can start digging towards removal here. As long as they don't top deck like Oketra, we're okay. They want a double block Tide Bearer. I'm okay with that. It sucks that this has first strike. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, so I think now we Courage and Crisis this. Everything gets big enough to attack. Now they could trade here and then they can't really race this. That was a great draw. Okay, so definitely okay trading there. We can just So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just debating if I want to aid the fall in this, or I can just kind of sack this. Yeah, I think I'd rather just sack this end of turn, depending on if they play anything. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So if we attack with this, they get to eat this, so they go up to 14, and then they can not chump block this. They could double block something, but then they lose their angel, which is, nah, I think just finding removal is going to be better. Only evasion isn't amazing. Yo, I guess they're going to be able to play out anything they draw, so we can. Let's attack with everything. They have to at least block one thing. I think they'd be smart to double block something at this point. They don't know about Aid the Fallen. But they just block one thing with their Arlen's Wolf. They go down to 3. I guess that's better, actually. Now I think we just Aid the Fallen. Get back Arlen. Get another 3/3 down.
Leave my territory.
Okay. They could kill this, but I think they're still dead, because even if they go up to 9, we're getting 3 attackers. 3. Yeah, okay. Whew, we pulled it out.
Challenge accepted.
If they kill this, that doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Did you get burned?
Right? Okay, let me make sure I'm doing the math right. They block, let's say, a 4 damage, so they go up to 9, and then we're still getting 10 through, yeah. Whew. Oh, I guess I should have sacked that. Would have been the best play. If it mattered, I would have thought about that more. Nice. Okay. This draft is not lost yet. Oh, that was the second one? When did that happen? I do not recall that. Oh well. I should really go get my laundry, actually. Shoot. Should have did that before finding my next match. Eh, it's okay. People can deal. Oh, this is nice. If we find a land, we get the mana geode. Turn 3. Nice. We'll run out our Crunch Wrangler, because we could possibly ward scale on turn 4. Now pump it. Though, I think I like trading the Opportunist for this Rager a little bit better. I will trade this. Spellgorger is always a little intimidating. That's a good card. Likely they're going to play some non-creature spell. This thing's going to be able to attack. Okay, so they might find one here. Or they might whiff. Nice. Yeah, bad manners. Nicer. Oops. But I guess I shouldn't. This is actually kind of annoying to deal with here. I think we just played our word scale. The Spellgorger grows. I don't think we're going to do anything about it. These Tibalt Ragers are kind of annoying with our Vraska, but that's okay. Arlen's going to be a much better drop if we can. Okay, I'm definitely okay with that. I gave up a counter for a Crunch Wrangler, but I didn't want to really wait on this. We could double pump this, do 5 to us. Yeah, these tip-vault ragers are actually kind of scary. Right there, they just did 6 to us. Ooh, Dabriel's nice. We can snipe a card. Maybe we just Vraska here. We can Crunch Wrangler and Dabriel. Might be good. It might force them to do some unfavorable blocks. And we're going to snipe at least 1 card and deal them 2 damage. Let's do that.
Let's tidy up in there.
Okay, they don't just have a land to pitch, so we're getting something here, which is nice. Something they want. Okay, so that's good.
Struggling?
So they don't have a non-creature spell. They can't really attack too profitably here. And if they do, I think I'll trade my ward scale for the Spell Gorger. We have gas in hand, and they may not. And if we block here and here, it still dies because this thing trades and gets to ping this for 1. And if they can pump this, that's obviously good. But if they can't pump this, then we get a Spell Gorger, which is pretty sick. If they do pump it, it's unlikely they can pump it out of the range of this trading anyway. So we'll see what happens here. If they just like bounce the Crown Strangler, this thing trades, but then Dabriel doesn't die. Okay.
Not abandonment.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. It actually works pretty well for us. Now we can get out Arlen if we draw a land, or Vraska. Yeah, now we get out Vraska, I think. Now they have to draw some removal or bounce to kill Vraska this turn, which I'm okay taking the risk. If this thing gets big enough, we can wander it. Looks like they might have done it. Oh, man. Well, that's okay. I guess we just play a Silver Wing here. We'll know what they're drawing. Okay, so this thing's going to become a 4/4, which is going to be actually kind of nice. Oh, wait, no, they can't play it. Duh. A cheap creature would actually be nice here. Spark Harvest is actually really good. They're gonna get to draw 2 cards next turn, but we have some gas here. I mean, assuming this is something they want to discard, which I guess it's not, but it's also not a creature, so is it a counter? No. Well, now we can band together something, or wander or something, depending on what do they have in hand that they're not discarding. I think we just play this patiently. We got the board advantage. We got a lot of stuff we could be doing here. Okay, so that's going to make a 3/3, but it's not going to be able to eat us here. So we definitely band together. I don't like that I don't get to kill this before it sets blocks. Now they got some cards in hands, but we're more scared of removal than playing anything, because anything big we can wander. And they're starting to get low on health to where they have to play something here. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we just leave the spark. We can just Courage and Crisis this, and this becomes a 4/5 and a 2/5 we're attacking with. I think I'm okay with that. They have like a Jaya's Greeting. We're gonna get punished for this. They might have a Heartfire. Okay. That's okay. At least it takes away one of their threats here. I'm gonna get aggressive because we can do some damage pretty quick with Omnixilis. Jaya is not good.
Control is what defines a master. It
So we're gonna go down to 5. We can put this down to 1. Yeah, so put this down to 1. And then we find like a Heartfire or something, but
I've had
Wanderer
worse.
would protect us from that. But I think if we can just get the pressure on board, we can get them out of nowhere.
Feel your head.
It's a little risky, but I have some good cards here. I think I told the invasion. Okay, now that's a bit scarier because now they can ping us for 2, but we can drop the Wanderer and then we're protected. And we get to kill Jaya next turn.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
So we drop this.
Please protect me.
That's a nice turn. We just have to figure out how to survive here. So we can kill this thing, and then these things are only dealing 1 damage, but then they can get in the air, so that's not good. Yeah, they can't ping us as long as Wanderer's alive, so I think we're just patient here. And we pass like this. Okay, that's scary, but we're still not dead.
My friend is here to help.
Because they can ping us for 2. We can win this. We can win this.
This is your hunt now. My farewell.
And I think we can actually attack here. If we do that, what happens? They block here and block here. They can take 2 off Wanderer, and that's basically it. If not, these things die. Oh, actually, they could kill Wanderer this way. So what happens if they kill Wanderer? But if these things are both alive and they kill Wanderer, we're in trouble. So we have to make sure this thing can't make another. But then next turn we can maybe kill him. I think this is the thing to do. They're gonna block and block. They should.
A little to the left next time.
What the hell?
When I'm beat, I'm beat.
So then we can Omnixilis into kill this and give them a couple cards, and then just hopefully try to kill them next turn. If they draw removal or something, then we're dead. If they draw removal and we kill this, we're not dead. I think it's should play this. It's just a matter of what we're doing. I think we just kill our own thing, draw 2 cards, and just hope that they don't draw removal here.
It is just a small headache.
Oh, come on. Well, okay, so if we killed this, they would have had that in hand. We still would have been dead. They would have just... No, we weren't enough. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. You want to get told an invasion. They have some strong cards. I think a second Saheeli is going to be good. Even do a forced landing. The bolts look good. Our X ones look pretty bad, actually. Wanderer looked okay. Between Spellgorger weird and here we lose this courage in crisis. Let's do that. Okay. Man, they have a good deck. A lot of removal. Commence the end game is always good. Okay, this is a nice little curve here. The 2 Tibalt Ragers. Unfortunate. Those are good cards as well. I never noticed this animation down here. I am hungry. And I want to win this. Oh, okay. They were thinking. I thought they stepped away. Okay. Not bad seeing a mulligan. We might need some of the help. Wanderer's gonna be nice. But we might have to sandbag it a little bit here. Bolt Rager's gonna be not so good. Nice here. I think we just get out our Spark Reaper. They could have Jaya's Greeting here. I would rather them use it on Kron Strangler. That's fine. This can be a 3/4, which gets its way out of Jaya's Greeting if they don't have it. Nice. Oh, I think I'd rather play the 2/3 though. Yep, they found their blue source, it looks like, which is unfortunate for us, but not the end of the world. So that thing becomes a 3/3. Well, we can at least take away an activation from it, which is nice. Actually, we might be able to just completely outright kill it. We can because of New Horizons. I'm okay taking 4 next turn. If they play any non-creature small spell, we got the Wanderer to snipe the Spellgorger, and we have 3 up just in case they find removal for something. We can get some value out of our card. Gotta be careful about commence the end game. That's not too terrible. We can Wanderer that for sure. And then I'm gonna leave with that, and I think I leave the 3/4. I leave them both back here. If they grow this, we can maybe try to double block, or maybe we just chump and sack this, and then we can Wanderer them next turn. Let's see. Okay, I don't want to flood out too hard here, so I think we're just patient. Obviously, they're stuck on land. And they don't have any non-creature spells to play, I don't think. Our Aid the Fallen's going to be nice here. Okay. That's really nice, actually, because then we get to proliferate, have a chump blocker, and then we can swing with our 4/5. They gonna counter it. That's fine. We get to remove the Spellgorger then. Then we care less about holding things back, so we can kill this and then start slamming. Then we can actually buy back the Wanderer. That's fine. They're just doing that to kill the Wanderer. They could have done that last turn without killing it. Oh, now we get to sack it. So that's nice. And then we can aid the Fallen back both these things. I think it's actually... No, I don't want them to know it. They might play something big into it. Just gonna play a land and pass. That's not big, but that's fine. We can attack over it. Can win this race with Spark Reaper in play. Maybe we're supposed to leave them both back so we can double block, but we're ahead on the race. They could have commenced the end game here, which could be scary. Okay. Scry can be valuable here. Can't have commenced the end game here. We're gonna get to sack it at least. Okay. Now I think it's time to spend our mana wisely. Oh, nope. Cancel. Get that back. We can't play them, unfortunately, but we can always sack Spark Reaper if we need to. I was feeling good about this game, but man, they keep on drawing card advantage. They don't do anything here. I'm going to suspect commence the end game. Okay, that's fine. Miss. 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 Nice. The Bolt Rager is a little annoying. This is starting to become a problem. That's actually pretty nice. What if we just play this? What does it look like? We have enough mana to activate it. We could trade with Tibalt Rager and then activate one. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can't quite do both, which is unfortunate. Two life drain might be important. I think we actually offer the trade with Tibalt Rager here. With Vampire Opportunist. I mean, they might be running out of gas. They haven't really scryed too many things to the bottom, I don't think. They remove this pre-combat, we can still get an activation, and Spark Reaper can trade for Tibalt Rager, which has the ability to do lots of damage here. They don't have to use the mana here. We're gonna pump this here. We definitely want that Rager dead. We're gonna go down to 9. We could still sack this if they have removal for it. Another Rager is kind of annoying. Vraska's nice. Let's get Vraska out. Get Vraska, Silverwing. Oh, they have a counter? Okay. Right. This Ashiok Skulker's really annoying here. Ooh, Ugin's going to be annoying too, but actually it's not going to be bad for the Wanderer. So if we play the Wanderer now, the Tybalt Rager doesn't ping anything, which could be nice in saving this. They would have to pay 4 to kill this or deal 3 to this, but if they don't kill this, we get another token out of it. So I think it's actually worthwhile playing this out. And then passing. I mean, they know we have it in hand because we bought it back, so it's not like they're gonna not play out the Conjurant here. Okay, so this gives us some attacks now.
I won't forgive this.
Ooh, Band Together is really nice. That's real good, because then we get to kill this. And I think we're gonna do that on our turn for sure. Let's just do it now. Oh, come on. Do they have something? Or is it just pausing because they can pump this? I'm hoping that's just it. Whew. Okay. So we have to leave something black back to block this. Let's just get in with our Silver Wing here. I don't want to throw away our Death Toucher. Okay. So they got 3 turns to deal with the flyer. That's fine. Okay, it doesn't really deal with it. They don't have any good attacks. Ooh, another flyer is great. I'm gonna know what they draw too. Okay. Mountain, happy to see that. And we pass. Now they're in a pretty sticky situation. Ugin doesn't do much on this board. I don't know what they had in hand prior to this, but even commencing the end game doesn't really help them too much. Removal would be their best thing, but then we even get some value out of that. Yeah, so we definitely block here, block here. Actually, don't even block this. We'll just do this. Because then we have lethal in air. This thing's probably not dying.
It's not wise to provoke me. It's not wise to provoke me.
No, you just said that. Okay, so that thing becomes a 2/3, but still can't block effectively. So they still have to find either removal or a second flyer. It's gonna block 1, that's fine. May just sack the Wanderer at end of turn and itself to find something. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, so they got some good stuff here. I don't think we changed much. I kind of like what we did here. Let's do that. They have a lot of card advantage. But I really don't like them playing on the play because they can make up for that. Alright. Alright. 1 game away. Breaking even on gems. Okay, this is nice. If they don't have an early play, Davriel can get going. We don't really have a lot of board presence is the problem. Okay, okay, one more turn without a play would be good. Not that we even have a play. Protect it now. So now I think we just... Yeah, that's good. Play that next turn. Uh-oh. This could be scary. They're definitely gonna have a non-creature spell. I might have to trade with one here. You always aid the fallen back. Oh, okay. That's good that we can hold that back. I mean, it might be worthwhile just to pump this thing one more and then Davriel here. I think so. Let's snipe something. Might make them make some bad attacks. That's what they're discarding. I might be a little scared here. It's unlikely they're gonna miss again. Okay. Knowing that they have that is helpful. They're gonna attack there and here, probably. Actually, no, they can't kill it with the bolt. Because they can't target this. Okay, so we gotta get one more card out of it, which is better than I thought. Unless they just have Pyro, whatever. But if they had that, why wouldn't they just kill it and swing at me? I guess either way, it's the same amount of damage. Okay.
Good luck with your little duel.
Do I want to really buy that back? Just to cast it? Let's see. So we can maybe get... No, I think we just Omnixilis and kill one of their Spellgorgers. Is that what we do? I don't want them drawing extra cards. I feel like that's how we lose. What do we do here? I think we just pass. Oh, this is bad. I mean, I guess we could have brought back the Avriel, snipe one more card, make him make a similar attack. But now we could maybe trade with Ward Scale, Crocodile. Don't do anything. Take 5, 6. Not good. So this make them pump twice. They lose all their mana. We could aid the fallen this and Davriel. Play Davriel, snipe another card. This is not good. Spark Harvest is good. So we can aid the fallen, get back to Davriel. We can Davriel -1 them and then Spark Harvest it, which I actually think is the play here. Because they're gonna kill it instantly anyway.
Make this quick.
And we can kill them while they don't have... Oh wait, what happened?
Ooh, sorry.
Oh, you have to sacrifice a creature. Okay. Oh, well then we might just be dead here. That was not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we draw land, we can double spell. Okay, we're taking 4. So we can get Ward Scale and kill one of them if we draw land. Tidebearer is nice too. It's a better blocker than this thing, but this is rough. I guess we play this out and maybe we draw Toll the Invasion to get a chump blocker. They counter this though, we're dead. But if they counter anything, I guess we're dead. So 1 damage might matter. Damn it. Okay, I think I'm in trouble. They have removal. Luckily, one pump of this doesn't kill us. We'll go down to 1. They're gonna just attack with their... Okay, okay. Toss a mirror. Yes. Okay, so I think we toss a mirror here for sure. Why are you tapping like this? Why is this? Why are you so stupid, you stupid game? Toss a mirror. Now what do we eat? I think we have to eat the flyer, because we can set up double blocks on the ground. And then we still keep our wolf. Lazotep plating maybe. Okay, so this thing ain't dead. Now we have 2 4 5s. We gained only 3 life still, which is nice. So we could kill one of these with Spark Harvest, which I think is the thing to do. Because we can always Omnixilis this dead. We just can't have them take a huge hit from... I mean, this isn't the fastest clock. Because if they grow both of them and swing with both, we have to double lock with 1, and then we're taking 5, and then that's a little sketch. We will still double block here. Okay, if we just keep on drawing some of our stronger cards, we'll be okay-ish. Oh, it was good. So we can get out 2 more creatures. And then I think we Omnixilis next turn to kill this guy. Theater. This is all getting a little sketch. Giving them so much damage on board. Not good, but we gotta do it. We have a huge board of blockers. It looks like they didn't have any instants. It didn't slow down at all. They probably have Raise the God Pharaoh, whatever the hell it's called. Honor. Okay, we can double block this forever, so that's fine. Maybe they'll kill themselves with card draw. We could kill the Spellgorger weird. Starting to look a little sketch. They attack with these, they can cancel out our Omnixilis. But I think I'm okay with this eating some of the... Spark Harvest is pretty fantastic. And what do we want to Spark Harvest here? I think we get this out of the way. Don't have Lazotep plating. And then we can get in with Mobu. And they have to double block and lose a couple things. We attack with everything, what happens? If we attack with everything, we threaten lethal because we have to get them down to 10. So they would just chump block here, maybe. Chump block here. Oh. This is tough. The math on this is tough. We can't let them swing back and kill us. So they can't really remove this. So I think I want to leave that back. I think I just attack with this. Just going to trade 1 for 1 there. That's okay. Actually kind of nice that they did that. You do 1 to Omnixilis. Do it to the face. Okay, they might have Spark Harvest here, in which case we're dead, but we're dead even if we use Omnixilis for something, so we just... Not Spark Harvest, I'm sorry. Heartfire. But we were going to be dead anyway if they had Heartfire, because they just suicide one of these things into us. Okay, that's nice. putting a counter on anything really help? Not really. I think we now attack with 2 of these. Because they have to block in some capacity here, or else they're in trouble. They can have, that's fine. So they could do 2 to me, but... I mean, if they were going to be able to kill us just from doing 2 damage... they would have just attacked into us anyway. Now the question is, I think I pass here. We could have double activated this, but I mean, the more cards they have, the closer we are to them dying, to us dying. So now we attack with everything. Like this. We want to leave back 1 blocker just in case they have commenced the end game. But I guess if they do that, we can just kill it with this. They get block this, we do 4. Let's see what happens here.
One can learn much from death.
Here we go. Now we got some blockers, and I think we get 1 activation still with this. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, because then if they draw Heartfire, we die. Shit. Because they could sack this, they have something to sack. They're saying good game. I don't know which way that is. Woo! Hot damn! That was a good one. I think I maybe lowered my percentage of winning there by playing out the Vraska instead of leaving up double activation of Spark Harvest or Spark Reaper. As you can tell, I'm really bad with names of cards. I know what I'm talking about, I just don't know the names. Uh-oh, I have a... Actually, no, we cancel. I have to go get laundry, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's keep this going. I do kind of have a hard stop at 8 o'clock and it's 7:34. So hopefully I can finish this thing out. Well, I mean, I guess not. I guess it's unlikely we win 2 matches in 25 minutes, so we don't want to have to be done by 8. Got a mulligan that. You also kind of have to mulligan this. I mean, if we just don't... Okay, they multi 6, so a little less painful. Okay, well, we're going to stick with this. Oh, are they playing first? No, okay. I was like, I thought... I actually would have preferred it at this point. Hey, 2-drop into 3-drop. Mull of 5 is not bad. Maybe we can disrupt their curve and get kind of aggressive here. Less removal. Okay, we have a chance here. Okay, we don't have anything converted mana cost 4 or greater. Bulwark Giant's going to be a problem eventually, though. But hopefully we can find some removal for that before then. I think we need to get rid of Divine Arrow so we can actually get going in. They're taking a lot of damage if they just don't find anything to play. There, we will band together this. Okay. What are they poking around my graveyard for? What they got? What they draw? Oh, what a good card for them to draw. Well, now I guess we just play this out and we... Doesn't matter, proliferate's the same thing. So they have this spark, which is good to know about for next game, regardless of how this one turns out. We know they don't, they might not have their 6 mana for Bulwark. Okay, I think we will trade with, offer the trade there, because that thing's gonna get them back their life in the long run. Okay. If they don't find a land here, well, now we have this to deal with. They get hit by 1, 2, I mean. That's fine, I guess. I guess I'd rather have a blocker for the 2/1. And then this thing is good to sack to maybe Obnixilis, or if we draw Spark Harvest, even though we just paid for Spark Harvest. Okay, so they got... Okay, well, I'm going to sandbag this, trick them. This is not looking good. Ashiok is looking real bad. Oh, Obnixilis would have been such a good draw. No, I guess it looks like we weren't going to be able to draw much. Okay, so we're gonna not be able to pressure this, but we might find a Spark Harvest. The Spark can get us. Ugh, it's not good. Okay, they get to see our whole deck too, so we got a way. Likelihood of us winning versus. So we can make this a 4-3 and a 5 and a 4-4. Is that gonna do anything for us? I don't think so. Let's just pass. I mean, this thing's gonna hit 12 more cards. We're only gonna have 6 left. What's our deck trying to do? I missed what they... Tithe is nice. They get to snipe it, but at least we draw a card. And we get the pump here. Ooh, Arlen's real good. Okay. So hopefully they spark this. It doesn't really make sense for them to. They have a good blocker for it. Oh my god. There goes our Spark Harvests. The problem with Courage and Crisis and Tidebearer Giant, if we do this, they have Spark to kill it. And we kind of needed to find removal for this Bulwark Giant, and I think we just lost all of our removal. Which is unfortunate, so I don't know how we get past this thing now. And Arlen, well, I guess we can do this first and then Arlen. That's nice. I want to bait out this, but what's this going to be able to do? It's going to fight things, I guess, but... Okay, I'm going to play Arlen. They're going to get to kill it. I'm going to get to have an activation now.
Time to test the bonds of our pack.
It's only going to come in as a 2/2.
Go, my children. Fight.
Oh, damn it! They get the snipe bar. Pfft, I forgot Ashiok. Let's see. We can Courage and Crisis, and our Tidebearer put a lot of pressure on them. Possible we kill him before we get milled out in terms of damage. Oh, there goes more. Yeah, I think the remainder of our cards are mostly lands, actually. Okay, well, we're gonna have some pressure here. We gotta go for it. kill these things, they have to double block. They can't kill the Tide Bearer. Might give us a fast enough clock. They might have to miss here, and we might have to actually have... I mean, I think it's just mostly lands. Well, that doesn't help. I think we have mostly lands in our deck left anyway. We know it's at least one. Yeah. Okay, well now we lose. Maybe they mess up blocking. Surprised they're not double blocking the Tide Bear. I mean, they're taking 10 right here. That's craziness. What if we had a pump spell? Because they can't activate this. Oh, they should get punished for that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They could kill me this. Actually, no. I got a chump blocker. Think they know this is a forest? Maybe they don't. Okay, so my only hope is that they accidentally click through block. It's happened before. Okay, well, it's not happening now. Okay, so what's this? The guy? Actually, it's a weird deck. It looked like they had some answers for things that cost 4 or more. They have... Looks like they were pretty weak to flyers. Wanderer looked pretty bad, actually. Maybe that's just the thing we do. I like Toll the Invasion. They had some strong cards. Maybe we get rid of one of our Crunch Wranglers. Looks like the ground is stuffed up anyway. In which case, I should probably get out Tide Bearer. Yeah. Nah, I think this is fine. Captain, please! Ooh, this looks nice. We get a drop of Davriel and defend it with Crunch Wrangler into a Rasco or a Mowu. I like that. I feel like this is the best curve we've had. All... Ooh, and a Spark Harvest. This is looking good. Thorn's Thirst. No. Vampire Opportunist. Okay, so we can be risking our Davriel here, so I think I'm just going to leave the Spark Reaper. Because if they have Thorn's Thirst, they could kill this and then kill our Davriel. I'd rather put out Protection. They might not have a 3-drop to play. They might be stuck on land. There's a lot of questions. A lot of things that could be happening. I think that's fine. I think we could still drop Davriel here. Actually, maybe we just keep on.
I'm good at what I do. You see an assassin coming for you. That's a bad assassin.
They don't have a ton of pressure here. They could have Divine Arrow, but it doesn't look like they do. And now this is where we can pressure them with Davriel.
They're dealing with you, but don't think you'll be needing that.
Keep your friends close. Kill your enemies.
Now we can Spark Harvest, sacking on Planeswalkers if we want, or we can get some value with Spark Reaper. Oh yeah. Let's get him.
Let me pick your brain for a minute.
I think I'm okay sending with their Crunch Wrangler here. Nah. Let's just play Mowu and pass. We could have a counter up, but that should be okay. We can't Spark Reaper or something, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. It's really not the end of the world. Okay. Spark Harvest that, and we gotta snipe their last card, which is kind of nice. Let's see what it was, if anything.
Let's tidy up.
Ooh. Aid the Fallen. That's a good one in the long run. Here, I'm not really too upset about the Stalwark. I think I'd rather just get the Flyer going. Okay, so that makes me want to Spark Harvest this turn. You have to sack a creature though. I think it's okay. We don't want them using that to save their creature here. They don't have the mana for this. We know what's in their hand. You can basically attack with everything and then whatever they use on this to save. I kind of like that, actually. Let's attack with everything. We gotta put the pressure on here. We have the board advantage. I could trade here and trade here, maybe. But if they don't use this to keep anything alive, I'm totally cool with that. And then we'll actually also sack our... Oh, interesting. Now we can put this. I think we do the same thing, yeah? I mean, they can only hold on to that for so long. This is where they use it, obviously, but then they're stuck without really a great... Ooh, that's actually really nice. Alright, proliferate. And then we just use this to get another 1/1. And now we're looking pretty damn good.
It may cost you more than just money.
And actually we attack with everything again. Yeah, I think I want to get that Vizier out of here. It might be worth it to sack this now that they have a decent blocker for it. There we go, that's nice. Arlen's super nice here. So this is 7, 8. So if we play this, we go down 5, and then we go back up to 8, so that we can actually New Horizons into Arlen, which is pretty sweet. We'll make the flyer bigger, and we attack with this and this. They have to block this. They don't want to die. They double block. They're both dead. That's fine. And then we Arlen here. And now they're in a bad spot for sure. Yeah. Cool. All right. Keep this going. I think I like what we were doing here. Going to the air is good. Maybe actually this Crawlstinger is good. It gets to attack through it, but it's only good against the Bulwark Giant. Let's just send it back. We'll just save our removal for that 3/6. We don't have a lot of good ways to get past it other than Vraska, Death Touchers, and our flyers. We can also sniper if total the invasion at a pretty high likelihood. Gonna be in their hand for quite a bit. This is nice. It's a little slow, but we have one of our strongest cards. We have some removal. Okay, finding New Horizons here would be great. Our carpet's gonna be good eventually, but not so good on this board. They might have this spark in hand. Okay, that's not so great. Okay, just a land they're drawing. Let's see, we can't block here. Okay, Dovin makes it so they can attack with every. Whew, they're going off here. Actually makes this a solid blocker. The question is if they attack with this and this, what do we do? Okay, well now we. Okay, so Omnixilis gets them to draw cards, so that's not good. We can band together. Urgent Crisis, but that's not good. We can just Spark Harvest. I think we just have to. Well, we can't even cast that actually. Oh, this is tough. I think at the beginning of their turn we have to band together when they go to do this. Dovin on us. They're curving out mad here. I think we band together. Kill their 2/1 that they can activate and ping us. Still gives us blocker. We're only taking 2 damage this turn. Next turn we can kill Dovin. Ooh, Toll is nice actually. I think we Spark Harvest though. Uses our mana more efficiently. It removes Dovin. I guess we could have told the evasion and then sacked the creature to it, but I kind of like this a little better. Let's see, they're gonna have some trick, but this way they have to use it. Okay. Damn, we could really use. I might Courage and Crisis this thing, because then I can at least trade, but that's not that great. Ugh. I think we just take one more turn here. Finding a white source is really gonna do something for us. So we might just Omnixilis our own. Okay, now this makes it interesting. I think we still play Omnixilis. Toll ourselves. You can version, yeah. I think our best chance of winning is to finding a island or a white source here. Arlen could be helpful. Courage and Crisis does nothing. This might distract them a little bit, though I'm sure they're just gonna go for face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can't do both of these. We really need to find a white source, and I think we could stabilize a little bit. Sure. I mean, if they add to the board here, we're in trouble. Ugh. Okay, so we can add 2 things to the board and kill one of their things, I guess. So do we want to toll? I guess we toll and Courage and Crisis. Oh wait, we can do all three. Okay, this is good. Now they don't have great attacks. They have to find removal or a pump spell to kill us. Okay, that's not gonna do it. We really need to find... Vraska isn't bad. I think I'd rather do Arlen though. This keeps us alive. Am I more scared of them finding... I think I'm more scared of them drawing extra cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we double spell here? I think we can if we find a white source. They attack with everything, we're definitely dead. But we get to grow our creatures by 2 next turn minimum. I think I'd rather grow the hexproof. Okay, we're hanging on here.
Please protect my path.
It didn't look like they had a lot of ways to attack us in the face, so I'm just gonna wait till we get our
Try not to think
Tulsamir out.
hard.
Come on. I think I'm gonna leave up this Arlen so we have an extra fight.
People call me a death dealer, but
Um,
I rarely offer discounts.
I actually think it's worthwhile to kill our own thing here.
I will.
Okay, Davriel is gonna put some pressure on them health-wise.
Refine. A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Okay, so they...
What a whiner.
Knowledge is not without
Any flyer we can deal with. We can deal with a lot of stuff here. Just can't deal with damage to the face. Okay, that's... Oh shit, they have the mana. They have the mana to just kill us here. God damn it. Ah! Well, that's unfortunate, but it is 8 o'clock, right on time. That was a fun draft. I have to get going. Thank you for watching. We have enough gems to do this all over again, so I will definitely do that in the near future. I'll catch you all next time. Sorry for my little outburst. My anger gets the best of me. Yep.